Alright guys, I'm AOA and this is AOA The Shed. Today we got Boogie Haze again.
What up?
Yes sir. Get us updated, man. What's been going on in your life since the last time we've been here?
Man, really just been focusing, trying to change the game, change myself in a really big way. Just really been trying to really crack down on being like a better father, and paying attention on how to, really go a certain way to where something that she can be proud of, basically, something that she can, look up to. I'm really trying to really focus on that, like as far as purpose-wise, doing something meaningful so much to where she see it. Not only is it a legacy, but it's something that she can actually see for herself. Like, okay, it ain't just talk, or it ain't just hearsay of somebody telling me old stories or whatever. She can really see this, front and center. Really, that's really the main, really what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to really like do something for myself and my daughter while I got the time enough and while she's young enough to see, so she has a role model to see, like somebody is chasing after something. Even her mom, her mom in the same sense is the same exact way, like, so she can see from both of us, we chasing after something, we going hard, we never give up, and that's what she's supposed to go by.
Yeah. Tell us about parenting, man. What's some of the best moments you'd say you've had with your kids so far?
I would say really like just watching them grow older, like getting into their personalities or into their little sneaky ways or sassiness, or even they learning. Some things my daughter comes to me and something that I know I ain't taught her yet. She learns stuff from everywhere. Anybody she can. So she'll come to me with something that she learned, and I'll just be blown. Like, okay, all right. I didn't even know you knew that. What you know about that? Or really, every time is different too. Like with everything being so updated with the phones and all that, she be catching on to so much stuff, and I be having to take my phone from her and be like, all right, it's a little too advanced for you right there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I would say that spending time with her, just playing, taking her to parks, buying her certain things, seeing what really excites her favorite foods, her birthday, not her birthday, but her favorite color, and her birthday as well, like my daughter is like, her birthdays excite her, even if it's your birthday, it's her birthday as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that stuff. Everything about having a kid, just having my own child, my own me is exciting. I love it.
Yeah. You just have one?
No, like I can't see like it's not right now, but near future is most definitely have more than one kid for sure.
Okay. Yeah. How many? You thinking 2, 3?
3 max.
3 max.
3. That's what I'm 3 max.
Okay.
But also too, like really just me working on my tape and just like figuring stuff out as me going through like hard ups and downs and all kind of stuff. I got into a car accident, so right now I've been trying to like shake back while also, like making sure I lock in and do everything I need for my tape. It's just been a little, shaky. And
were you injured?
Yeah, I was.
What happened? Can you explain that situation?
I can't talk about it right now because I got an attorney. Working on everything with that.
Gotcha. So, how long and when did you start working on this tape?
I'll say I started back in February, but when I initially started like actually like locking in and like working on it, putting the track list together, I would say probably like April. And ever since then, I've just been locked in, going to the studio every day and just putting in that time for real.
When did you come up with
you got a lighter? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Vato, when did you get a lighter? I know you got one over there. Appreciate it.
When did you come up with the name Unorthodox for the tape, and why?
I came up with that back in February, really when I had the idea that I wanted to come out with another project. And Unorthodox is really what I chose is because I felt like I'm very, very versatile when it comes to my music, so I can have the tendency to go wherever with my music, like it don't even gotta be, urban. Sometimes I be feeling like even some of my songs even come out sounding country, so it's just like I feel like when it comes to me and my music, I don't shy away from not only being different with it, but also rapping about different things. You know, I can say like the rap industry right now is tied up in a lot of, well, I would say the rap industry that is really getting a lot of light right now, you know, because it's hella artists like myself and so many other artists in Fort Wayne that really has talent and talks about so many other things with value and substance. But it's just, you know, like what the light is on right now is just, you know, like what you making or what you actually, what kind of violence you basically done to give off a image, you know what I'm saying? It's very image driven instead of really talent driven, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to lyricism that I have or what I try to portray as far as leading a different way other than that, I feel like it's very unorthodox, like, and different, you know, and very, I would just say different and separate style than just what's going on right now. You know, I'll talk about just being better, changing your life, or even things that you need to do for your life. I will say some of my music is what I talk about myself, you know, and like what I go through. But also when I make more tracks, it also comes from how I've leveled up from that, things I have done to shy away from that. You know, I talk about anything. I praise God more than, you know, like I feel like than most rappers doing, you know, and they, other than gospel rappers doing their, you know, music, you know what I'm saying? It's just really about what you feel and what really you bring to the table with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to really give that as raw as possible and just be as different as possible, shy away as much as possible than like the regular thing.
So each track you'd say sounds different from the instrumental?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah.
No, that's ties.
I would say each track most definitely give you a different feel, different vibe, different, you know, quotes, punchlines, anything, you know, that you can take from it, or you can just like sit back and listen to it and be like, okay, this is not something that I usually hear every day, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Let's get into the track list.
Yeah.
I Breathe, first track.
Yeah, Breathe, that's the intro, you know. I chose that. I can't wait till everybody hear it, but I chose that because, you know, like I said, a lot of my music be based off of what I go through and, you know, how I feel, or just not even what I'm going through. You know, it could be potentially what anybody going through, and I just want to get out a message to where, you know, somebody can hear it and feel okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's how I am with myself and a lot of artists that I look up to, you know, that made me want to rap or made me even want to keep rapping. You know, I just basically pay attention to that. And it's just, when it start off, it's just like, you know, just breathe, you know, instantly. It's just go off just telling people, you know, or telling myself, you know, just calm, take a breath, you know, like with music, it's easy for me to get caught up and be like, man, is this what I want to do, or is this really my purpose? Is this really, you know, like what God gifted me to do, you know? But the other side of me just be telling me, you know, breathe, you know, God ain't gift you this for nothing, you ain't came this far with it for nothing, you ain't wrote these many songs for nothing, you know, you gotta just breathe, you know, and that's was my main purpose with that first one.
Okay. All right, let's get into number 2. Closer to My Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a line from that would grab the audience's attention, or something that make them want to go to that song.
I said, grind till I'm dead, work my fingers to the bone, too much ambition. I'm sorry. I said, grind till I'm dead, work my fingers to the bone, too much ambition in my heart can never fall even alone. Back then, I was making plays and having fun. I never act too good, remember days when we were alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel like that was hard to me, you know, because that is, for one, it's motivation. For two, for both sides, within myself and for anybody that's doing the same thing, you know, they gonna feel it. You know, they gonna understand that. You know, like me, even asking for a loan, and you know, I never act too good to anybody. I feel like that's how my heart is with, you know, anything and anybody. You know, I'm never too good. I'm never too far away from, you know, what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can come to me, talk to me about anything. You know, that's just how I am. You know, like, I never act too good. You know, you never know the day when you really need it. You know, when you really need somebody. I've been through that time where I actually went through it myself or watched people go through it, you know, through, you know, just personal experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's really one of them.
Yeah. Let's go to Homage to the D.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain that one?
with that one, it's just basically like I feel like the rap industry right now, Detroit is giving a big influence to it right now. It's basically giving in like just Detroit getting a lot of light right now. You know, I say a lot of the beats that's coming out right now is just got a lot of Detroit sound. You know, a lot of the flows that's out right now, I got a lot of Detroit sound. And I feel like Detroit, they getting they you know homage, and they getting said Pernim, huh?
This shit fire. Where you get this from?
Shit. I'll tell you this. Basically, I just feel like they don't get as much recognition as they should. You know, a lot of people buy in, a lot of people, you know, like just going with it as they style. You know, like I wanted to tap into the Detroit vibe without just taking it as if it's just my own thing. You know, my own style. When I rap on this beat, I want to know that. I want y'all to know that it's, you know, it's Detroit, you know, driven. You know what I'm saying? I just love Detroit music. I love their beats, you know. I love their sound. I love everything about it. So I just wanted to, you know, test my limits and, you know, do their thing, but still pay homage at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Challenge yourself while also paying respect. Let's go to the next one. Haze. It's got a part of your name. I know you gotta go hard in this one.
Yeah. That's actually my single. That's the one I'm gonna be pushing as my single right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs on there, and it is, you know, basically after my name, and just a motivational turn up song. You know, like one of the verses, I'm like H-A-Z-E, make this shit look easy, temper like I'm Easy-E, be trying to get the best of me, you know what I'm saying? Like just basically rapping about myself, but also, you know, like giving a turn up vibe other than just